Hi, beautiful Taurus. Welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Taurus, this is your general reading starting today on the 15th of February. I've set the time frame to somewhere mid-February till mid-March of 2021. So let's see what's happening for you in this time frame. It can be anything. And oh, really am shaking the camera there. Anything and everything. And I'm starting with basic energy here, and we're going to go deeper into each and every one of those energies and clarify and sort of go on a little journey that you're welcome to come along with, on, to. Taurus. Foundational energy. We're starting with, Between Worlds, number 3. Let's see what that is about. It's usually not that you're stuck, it's just that you're seeing a little bit of the old and you're seeing a little bit of the new. What else for Taurus, please? Nope. Taurus. Fork in the road. Okay, we're actually going to start there. Fork in the road, number 13. So, between the worlds, like I said, it's not like you're stuck in between. There's no limbo or you don't feel like it's not happening for the future. You just see a little bit of the old. You're not fully out of the old yet. There's a little bit of that still going on. And you see a little bit of the new. You have started to pick up that there's new things coming in, but it's not like you're not fully there yet. So we're somewhere in between here. Number 3 talks about passion, creativity, joy, celebrations. So it's a really good overall vibe here happening, coming into full color. There's also some sort of adaptability. Like the ability to adapt to change, whatever change brings with it. I love how the flamingo there is like, the flamingo actually is born white, completely white, and then it becomes this coral pinkish type color, very red sometimes, due to all the shrimp that it's eating. I actually only knew this just a couple of years back. I had no idea. So there's something about they're adapting their change, they're adapting their color, they're changing the color due to like what they're eating. And there's something with that today here. It's like something about you're adapting to change, you're going along with this change, and it actually is whatever you're sort of whatever you're putting in front of you right now, whatever you're what is that word? Presenting is not what I'm looking for. Displaying, whatever you display to yourself, like in front of you right now, is like that. It changes you. It's like you're changing yourself from the inside out due to things you're presenting to yourself right now. I hope this makes sense. We're gonna go deeper and find out. And then we have this fork in the road. So it's like it has led you to this unexpected situation in your life where you're at a crossroads. Like you have different choices now. Like, do you want to go back to where you came from? And I don't feel like it's not like, oh, we're out of the old and we're moving on to the new. So for the love of God, saying the new. It's more like a feeling of the old that you lived is still there, and it could be really vital for you to go back. I don't know if that's like going back to an old job, going back to an old regime, health-wise, going back to an old fling, like old relationship, old house, take whatever resonates for you. There's something about showing you that you can go back to the old, and it actually would quite a lot benefit you. It's a little bit more dull energy because of the gray here. I feel like there's like we're in the gray there, and it's way more color. it is way more like inspiring and way more color where you're going. It's still not super bad with the past. I have to say, it's not. You would still lead a very happy life if you went back with the old or back with the whatever that is for you. So there's different choices here on where to go. Number 13, there is a divine feminine, which is in one way very distinct, like it's a release, it's a death energy coming into new life. 13 in itself is like the divine feminine, which is very much like go with the flow right now. Just go where life sort of shows you to go with that very easygoing feeling. As soon as it's a struggle, it's probably not your path. And where it's easy flowing, it's what you should follow right now. So we're going to clarify these and see what's going on here on the deeper level. So can we clarify this between worlds, please? Feels like there's one more. Wow. There you go. Oh my God. So number 3. So the 3, oh Lord, we already have 4 number 3 on a table with 4 cards. I mean, I don't know if that ever has happened before. So we have number 3 clarifying the number 3. 33 is a done energy. It's done in 2 ways because like we can be like it's done and done, like you're past it, you moved on from it. It's a done energy. But 33 also is that it's here, it has arrived. It's if 11 is your dreams, you want to see something come to fruition. Number 22 is all about manifesting that dream, and 33 is like it's in your face, it's here, it's done, it's for you to start to enjoy. So it's like it's a done energy or it's for you to start to enjoy. And we have both of it. I love that because it's like we have the heartache and loss there first. I feel like this is something that you lived more towards the past. That is sort of this is clarifying the between worlds. And when we clarify it like this, I would not go back. So I don't know what the first energy there was really about. So I hope that resonates with some of you guys and you understand what that was about. There's something about going back to the old. It's actually going to be quite happy for you. But here it seems like one part is like heartache and... Okay, wait. The heartache and loss in this particular scenario doesn't feel that heavy. It's just because I've associated this card so many times before with really heavy loss, and it has come out for Leo a couple of times, like it really has stretched your heart to the limits of almost no return. But yet you sew yourself back up and you're expanding beyond belief. Today, when I feel into the energy a tiny bit, it's like, yes, you can go back to the past and it actually would benefit you. You would still find expansion and joy and happiness in your past. Although I feel like you probably are going like more in towards what you have worked towards right now, what you're displaying for yourself, and you're starting to change into it as we speak. That is more to your liking. It doesn't mean that it's not a little bit hurtful to leave the past behind. I feel that is the heartache and loss. You're leaving something, but that's just mainly everything that comes to an end is a little bittersweet, right? It's like whatever we're gonna finish is like just my oldest son, my 20-year-old. He went to visit a really good friend of his a couple of weeks back. And they hadn't seen each other for a very long time due to various reasons. And he was staying there for, I think, 5 days. And when he was coming back, he was almost like a little bit depressed. I was like, didn't you have a good time? Wasn't it good to finally be able to go see him? He was like, yeah, but it's like, but now I can't see him anymore. Now he's just on my computer. Like we don't get to hang out like in the same room. And there's always this separation. He knows that he's still there. He knows that When everything comes down a little bit more, again, he can make that other trip to go see him, and he can come here. So it's not even that he's going to say goodbye forever. He's still there. And the minute he came home through the door, they went on Skype and started to like watch each other on each other's computers. It's just that feeling of leaving something behind. So that's what I feel. It's not like, I don't feel too heavy about like the thing that you walk away from. You might actually be still there, that you can go visit it, or you can go back to it, or you, whatever this is, it's like it's there for you. It's not fully cut off. It's not like a fully ended situation and you just have to grieve it and move on. In fact, it's still there. And it's still there to the point where you maybe a couple of years into the future, you can choose to go back to it. But for right now, I feel like there's a little tugging on your heart that is like, it's a little bit tough to leave this job or this dog or this relationship or this, whatever this is, country. There's something there. There's a window of opportunity in the back there. And then number 3, again, is talking about creation and passion and joy and celebration. So you're stepping in towards something really wonderful. And the next card out is the Fertility card, which is like you're making things happen. This is towards your future. This is in the making. Literally in the making, maybe perhaps for some, that you're literally getting pregnant. And you're moving on into the future, and you're not fully having a baby here yet, but you're not fully like not pregnant. You're somewhere in between. That can also talk about this pregnancy. For the general population Taurus here, though, I don't feel like everybody is pregnant, but it's a good metaphor. It's a good metaphor that you're pregnant. You're somewhere in between. And I also get an indicator here of your soulmate, of your person, because of the, if you listened to me before, you know that you know that soulmates, you know that, geez, I can't think of it. Peacocks and unicorns has been my indicator that there's a soulmate in the essence of you, that there's a person around you that is going to play a very important part in your life. And because of the hair just stands out like that with just all these leaves. It sort of reminds me of the peacocks, like just taking out the feathers like that. So there's some sort of fertility, like some project is brewing, some relationship, it's on the horizon, some new opportunities on the horizon. We're stepping into this new, very, leaving the old and coming into the new here. You're allowed back to the old any day you want. It's like you're stepping out of this company. Maybe you're saying like, goodbye. I'm actually going to go start my own business. It's a bit like, ugh. It's a bit terrifying. It's a bit nerve-wracking. And I'm going to leave all these beautiful colleagues behind that, you know, you just so adored. But it's like, it's time to move on to this new business. And it's like the boss there saying, you're welcome back at any point. And so even though you know that, it's like, well, yeah, but it's time for me to go right now. It's time for me to do something different. And you're not fully up and running with your new business yet, if this is the case. It can mean that you're not fully up and running with your relationship. You're not fully up and running with your new health regime. Whatever this is for you, you're not fully committed to where you're at yet, but you're getting there. And it's like this fertility. It's very fertile. You're very adaptable. You're starting to slowly change to the culture around you. It's like it's seeping in through your veins. It's a really, really beautiful process here going on for you. And number 3 there again. I mean, we have 333 with a clarifying there. And then the 13 is also like a new beginning with the 3. So there's some sort of new beginning around creativity and passion and joy and celebrations. It's like you're stepping into something really gorgeous here. And it's like you can't really lose, because if you go back to the old, that's going to work out. If you continue on into the future, that's going to work out. And I feel like the future thing is just a tiny little bit more highlighted it's where you go. It feels like a natural next step for you. It's not really a fork in the road. It is different choices, but I feel like you've already made the choice where you feel the most comfortable, where you feel the most passionate, right? We just want to clarify this fork in the road, please. Clarify the fork in the road, please. Yeah, it has never happened before. It has never happened before. I mean, it's not a coincidence. It's so planned. It's so freaking planned. It's like, it's ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 threes within the first 5 cards. Yeah, my son was laughing. It is laughable. And with the 13 there, it's a brand new beginning. It's not 23, it's not 30, well, it's 33. It's not 43. It's 13. It's a brand new beginning with the 3. So, okay, so numerology-wise, I just have to talk about this a little bit more because the 3 is so strong here. So the 13 with the 3 and the 3 being solar plexus, just that in itself is a whole other ball game, because the 3 is manifestation and solar plexus is manifestation as well. And I've said this over and over again now, like there is a shift for the collective for the solar plexus journey. I don't know quite what it means yet. I think I actually will sit down with my guides and actually get a message on this, because it has come out. So there's certain things I will say certain things will come out over and over again. I was like, okay, so this is for the collective because it has come out so many times now. This is on another level. This is like the solar plexus, like an ascension thing. It's like next level ascension. There's something with our bodies happening with this actual solar plexus energy center, and I don't quite know what it means yet. I just know that it keeps repeating through the signs that there's a grand opening of the solar plexus that just takes things to a different level. So if that is like 3rd dimensional solar plexus going to 5th dimensional solar plexus, or if that I want to find out more now, because it's just everywhere. So solar plexus in itself is, to my knowledge, up to this point, we might have after a little receiving what this is about, I actually might have a different story. But as up until now, we have strong manifestation around solar plexus. You have your worth, you have confidence. It's all about trust and faith. It's a strong energy point where you draw in exactly what it is that you want due to the state of your being. Meaning, if you feel very confident, you're going to draw in very many things that just is accordance with that confidence. Just starting to see really beautiful things in your life. So there's such beauty here with the numerology. 33, 33333, that's 5 number 3. So there's a great opportunity for change when it comes to your creation, when it comes to your passion, when it comes to manifestation, to your self-worth, to your overall confidence. 33 again, it's when something is done. 11 is dream, 22 is starting to manifest it, 33, it's here. You have created it, you have manifested it, and it's like the old energy is done, like you're done with it and you're moving away from it. It can be that the new energy is here and it's done. So have you not started to see evidence of this new reality that you're stepping into? You're 3 minutes away. because it's overwhelmingly many threes, and it's not coming out of the period. It's not like coming in a 4 in between, or you know, or another 2 threes in the extended reading. This is 5 threes within 5 cards, with the 5 first cards coming out. It's so wanting to tell you that whatever you're going for, whatever you're striving for, whatever you want to see happen right now, the in-between worlds here is that it's done. It's a done deal. You can count on it. Whatever it is that you want, it's yours to have. It's a done deal. Wow. Okay, what else for Taurus? What else can we tell them about this journey? Oh my goodness. Number 18, like, oh, if another 3 is going to come out, I'm going to faint. Serendipity, of course. Taurus, didn't you have this last time? Serendipity, it's a 4 clover. You're stepping into your dream life. You're stepping into winnings. You're stepping into the big jackpot. It's like 18 is a new beginning again with the number 1, and 8 is endless possibilities for you right now. It's the number 8, which is the infinity sign, which is the endless possibilities, which is the immortality of things. It's like whatever you sent out is coming back. Whatever you sent out is coming back, and you're seeing good karma returning to you now. As above, so below. You're bringing it in. You're bringing the bacon home. I don't know why I said that. I never say that. I'm going to read out from the book the prosperity message here for serendipity. Lordy, lordy. 11, 24, 8, 21, 19, 18. Prosperity message there. You are in the right place at the right time. Be grateful, for the stars are aligned in your favor, and fortune is smiling on you. Victory and success are yours. The choices you have made in the past have prepared you for the opportunities now before you. This is your lucky moment. The timing is perfect. I mean, it's number 3 all over again, because it's just talking about it's done. It's here. And we saw, like, there's something from the past that we're not, like, it's not fully over, where we're moving away from it, and it's like it's a natural next logical step. So whatever you prepared for in the past has led you to this point, and where you're at right now, you're like I said, you're like the flamingo. You're adapting to this change, and this change that you're in is actually, it's the change itself is changing you. I usually would say something around the lines of, you just have to, I just said that to Aries, you just have to make that inner shift yourself. And you have, obviously you have. You started to make this change for sure. You have started to make this change, and so therefore there can be a change around you. But there's something about the outer is changing the inner for you. You're in this situation where you're adapting to it, and it's changing you from the inside out. It's really beautiful. Adding those up, we have a number 9 there, which speaks about endings, coming into the new. It speaks about the unconditional love, meaning feeling excited even though certain things hasn't manifested yet, but you're going to see the manifestation big. It's going to blow your socks off. Big time. And also, like, wish fulfillment is the number 9. Serendipity. This is you're winning. You're lucky. You're getting your 4 clover in life. What you've gone after, what you prepared for is not a lucky streak and just sort of random coincidences, just bumping into certain things. Oh, that was lucky and I'm happy that it happened. You have carefully planned this. And you might not have sat down with like a PowerPoint calculation thingy, although you might. This is in your head. Like this is something you plan towards. You've gone after something you want, and you landed in the field of four clovers. It's serendipity. Can we clarify the serendipity? Number 2, the waiting game. So there's something that is done now. You're just, the waiting game is all about, you see the roots has taken place. This is like a time glass. The roots has taken place, and the blossoming of those, of whatever that is, a little tree, a little mini tree, the blossoming has also taken place. So this is what I mean with it's done. It's here, it's fully in fruition, it's done. It's a very beautiful creative process. The waiting game now is just to sort of, if you're waiting to hear back from somebody, and you're going to hear back from them like in a day or two, the message is going to be here. If you're like wanting to, whatever this is, you're like trying to, okay, I want to know if this is going to happen. Like, is this for real? Am I doing this now? Is this really taking place? Like, oh my goodness, everything is in place. Everything is here for you to start to really experience on a physical, tangible, hold it type of level. There is like 2 minutes, 3 minutes of waiting situation. Sorry. Little hair dropped down there. It tickled me. I also feel with this, like, you can, it's like you created this full life in another scenario, in another version, in almost like in another dimension altogether. You created this whole other life for yourself that you could choose if you want to. You could choose that timeline, that dimension, if you wanted to. And there's one timeline that is like completely out of orbit. It's like, it's almost like thrown off. It's just those 3 minutes, and it's just gonna fall into place, and it's just gonna click in, and ta-da, there you have it. Lordy, lordy. I'm gonna continue this reading in the extended. So if you feel like this is your reading, you're so welcome to come there. The link to that is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching, Taurus, and I hope to see you back soon. Take care, guys. Bye.